Hey, let's drink up. It's not every day such a beautiful young couple gets engaged. It's a cause for celebration.
Not to mention the fact that Alistair and Julian are going to throw you a party that will be filled with excitement.
I don't know what's going on here. Better not trust Rebecca or Julian. And how the hell did Alistair know that we'd gotten engaged? It's not like I called him and asked for your hand in marriage.
I don't know. I do think it's kind of nice, though, that, you know, my father and brother want to throw us a party. Maybe they finally accepted us as being a couple.
Alistair and Julian? Sheridan, there's no way. They're up to something.
I'm afraid you're probably right.
I don't think they're buying this one bit.
They better start buying it. Father ordered us to make sure that they come to this party so we can split up this ridiculous romance forever.
Yes, well, the plan is perfectly in place. I mean, at the party, Sheridan is going to get her a little heartbroken when she sees Louise in bed with another woman. And she won't have a clue that it's actually an imposter wearing the Louise look-alike mask. But we can't make it happen if they don't go to the party.
Trust me, Bex, I can play my sister like a fiddle. Louise and Sheridan will be at the soiree this evening.
I sure hope so. Or Alistair will be serving our heads as appetizers.
I'm all set. Abigail said she'll be able to alter Mrs. Crane's wedding dress into any style I want. And what are you doing?
Just checking out some bridesmaids' dresses on this internet site I found.
You're gonna look absolutely beautiful. And my wedding's gonna be perfect.
Well, you know what? You seem a lot happier than you were earlier. You know, when your friend Gwen was here.
Well, can you blame me? I mean, she was going on and on about my secret. I thought she had figured out that I knew that Ethan wasn't a Crane, that I didn't tell him. But she doesn't have a clue.
And how can you be so sure, Teresa?
Well, come on, Whitney. I mean, you saw how angry she got. If she really knew my secret, she would have thrown it in my face right then and there.
Okay, if you say so.
I know so. On my wedding to Ethan, it's gonna be a dream come true. And there is nothing in the whole wide world that could ruin it.
You won't be smiling for long, dear. Because when your wedding day comes, I'm going to turn your world upside down. When Ethan finds out that that email sent to the tabloid revealing his true paternity was really from your computer, he'll despise you. There's no way he'll ever find out it was really from my mother and me. You think you're going to have a dream wedding, don't you? Well, think again, because it's going to be your worst nightmare.
This is weird. Come back to the place I used to call home.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Hey, but hey, maybe your luck is changing, you know? And I think running into that tabloid reporter back at the gym is a step in the right direction.
Yeah, you're right. You know, I think we got a shot at finding out who sent that email to the tabloid.
Yeah, I mean, all we gotta do now is just get our hands on it.
I'm gonna make sure that happens. I'm gonna search case law, find a way to force that tabloid to turn it over.
Okay. And if the legal way don't work, got a few tricks up my sleeve from my days on the street. Hey, look, between the both of us, we're gonna nail down that email in no time.
I can't wait to find out the name of the person who ruined my life, because I'm gonna tear them apart.
Hello, Mrs. Crane.
Villar, I have so much to tell you. Sam and I had the most wonderful day.
Really?
Yes, he couldn't get over the photo album of Ethan I brought. And I told him all kinds of stories about me when Ethan was little and growing up. Like when he was 5 and we had his birthday party here on the estate. We set up the petting zoo and the goat chased him all over the entire place. Oh, we laughed about that.
Is that all? Did Sam say anything?
Well, he said that he still loves Grace, but that's only for the time being. Believe me, even Sam can't deny that we connected today. I'm sure in time he's going to realize that he still loves me. In fact, I bet he's thinking about me right now.
Here's another one.
Ivy, what is this?
It's the way I always pictured us as a family, you know, you and Ethan and me.
I probably was wrong to insist that Sam spend time with Ivy. Maybe Pilar was right. Maybe I'm pushing Sam away and destroying my own marriage. What happened? You still have feelings for Ivy?
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me high. Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
I have to know. Do you still have feelings for Ivy?
No, I don't. I love you. And I made it clear to Ivy.
You did?
Absolutely. I told her the truth. That you're the only woman that I love. And that my life with you and the kids is all the life that I want.
You really mean that?
Absolutely. From the bottom of my heart. There's nothing Ivy or anyone else could do to take me away from you.
I was so worried when you were gone.
You don't have to worry. I could meet Ivy 100 times at the book cafe and it wouldn't change my feelings for you. Grace, honey, what's the matter?
It's that premonition I had about you and Ivy at the book cafe. I mean, you were talking and laughing, and Sam, you were kissing her.
You have to get that premonition out of your mind. That's not what happened. I told you what I said to Ivy.
That you love me and our life together. But is that all you talked about? Are you keeping more secrets from me?
Oh, well, our being with Sam today was it was like old times. It felt like we could talk about everything, anything. Pilar, can't you just try to be happy for me?
I'm afraid I cannot. You were talking about a man who's married to another woman, a woman who happens to be a very dear friend of mine.
I thought I was a very dear friend of yours.
Well, yes, you are, and that's why I must tell you that I just cannot approve of your actions.
Grace is the one telling Sam to spend time with me.
Grace is so confused right now. She's been through a lot, and she's very emotional, and I am afraid that she will regret pushing you and Sam together for the rest of her life.
I can't control what Grace does or says.
No, but you can control your actions. What you are doing is wrong, and as your friend, I will not support you.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way. But I am not the one breaking up Grace and Sam's marriage. Grace is doing that all by herself. Besides, breaking up relationships, that's what Alistair and Julian do. That's not what I do.
Trust me, Bex. This is child's play for a master manipulator such as myself. My sister and her low-rent lover will be at this party. will be a night they shall remember forever.
Well, I don't mean to play devil's advocate or anything, but the last time you used the imposter to break them up, it only worked for a little while. Alistair specifically ordered us to break them up forever.
Aren't you the little turncoat? What happened to stand by your man?
Oh, Pookie. Oh, don't misunderstand me. I have all the confidence in the world in you and your abilities.
It's more like it.
It's just that as your future wife, I want to do everything I can to help you. So is there anything I can do to ensure that Louise and Sheridan come to the party?
Absolutely not. I'm perfectly equipped to handle this, along with more enjoyable activities. Why on earth would anyone miss a lavish party thrown in their honor?
We want to thank you for offering to throw us a party.
Well, no, there's no thanks necessary. There's nothing I wouldn't do for...
But we won't be coming. I know you're up to something in Sheridan, and I want no part of it.
That dress would look fantastic on you.
Yes, that one. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. And it goes perfectly with the flowers that you've already picked out.
This is so amazing. And I still can't get over how gorgeous my gown's gonna be.
It was so generous of Mrs. Crane to let you just completely alter her wedding dress like that. It's definitely going to keep the cost of the wedding way down.
Yeah, tell me about it. I mean, now that Ethan's no longer Crane, we can't exactly afford to spend $1 billion. But it doesn't matter. All that matters is that Ethan is standing next to me at the altar.
Are you sure that's all that matters, Teresa? Don't forget, after the ceremony comes the actual marriage.
And what are you saying?
I'm saying that you still haven't told Ethan that you knew he wasn't a Crane. You cannot go into marriage keeping secrets like that.
Whitney, everything is going to be fine.
How do you know that? If Ethan finds out from someone else that you knew the truth, he's going to be furious with you, Teresa.
You know what? You worry way too much because there's no way he's going to find out from anyone else.
Yeah, unless Gwen really does know something. And I would not count out Mrs. Hotchkiss, okay? I felt the temperature in the room go way down when she told you that you need to watch your back.
No, you're wrong. If Gwen and Rebecca really knew my secret, they would have told Ethan by now. And as far as Ethan's concerned, I will tell him when the time is right.
And when exactly is that going to be?
I'm not sure. But just trust me. He doesn't have to know everything right now.
What are you talking about? What don't I need to know? Well, Teresa, what is it I don't have to know?
You don't need to know what my wedding gown looks like. I mean, after all, it is bad luck for the groom to see the gown before the wedding.
Well, I guess it's too late now.
Nope, that isn't my wedding dress. It was just one of the styles I was trying on. So you'll just have to wait.
I'm sure whatever you wear, you will look beautiful. Oh, y'all two can't go 2 minutes without locking lips, can you?
I know. Give me a break, please.
Okay. How did the workout go?
Actually, you won't believe who we ran into at the gym.
Yeah? Who?
That sleazeball reporter works for the tabloid. The one who broke the story about my paternity.
Are you kidding? Well, what happened?
Well, I went up to him and, actually I pretended like I was into being a reporter, just so I could milk the guy for some info. Yeah.
Okay, well, what'd he say?
Well, he told us that he got an email with the information about me not being a Crane.
Well, we knew that already.
Yeah, but hold up. See, after that, I totally played him. You know, told him how smart and talented I thought he was. I actually gave him the idea to put a name to the email address.
Well, can he do that? I mean, can he actually track down the name of the person who sent the email?
Yeah. I mean, he told us he has connections to all the big email providers. And all it would take is a phone call.
Well, Ethan, that's fantastic news. Then you would know exactly who sent the email to the tabloid. And exactly who didn't. Oh, know that I had nothing to do with the tabloid finding out that he wasn't a Crane.
Come on, Mother, pick up your phone. Damn it, where are you? Hi, Mother. I know that you said that we should wait until Ethan and Teresa's wedding to expose the lying tramp, but I really don't think I can wait that long. All I can think about is ruining her pathetic life. Call me. You better call soon, Mother, or I might just blow her out of the water right away.
The bond of marriage is sacred, Mrs. Crane.
Well, let's not forget that Grace is the one who's practically shoving Sam into my arms. It's not like I went after him.
Oh, my God. That is not true, and you know it. You pursued Sam time and time again. Too many incidents to count. Kissing him under the mistletoe right here at the Christmas party, stowing away in his boat. My God, you even followed Sam and Grace on their romantic getaway at the ski lodge.
Well, that was different. Then I just wanted to have an affair with Sam.
Oh, and what exactly is different now?
Now? Now I want it all. Sam and I can have a fresh start. He knows that Ethan is his son. We can be a real family.
What about the family that Sam has with Grace?
Grace told Sam that she wanted him to explore his feelings for me. I'm only doing what Sam's wife wants.
You're just taking advantage of the situation because Grace is vulnerable and confused right now.
Well, Grace may be confused right now, but I am not. I have a chance with Sam, and this time he will be mine.
Sam, it is so important that you resolve your past with Ivy. I have to know that I am the only woman in your heart.
Listen, I love you, and there's no space for any other woman in my heart. Because I love you and only you.
How can I be sure?
Grace, I don't need to meet with Ivy to know how I feel. Now let's get on with our lives together. Stop pushing me away before we do some real damage to our relationship.
Look, Sam, I don't want to see our relationship breaking up. I want it back. It's just that ever since I found out you haven't been honest with me, I've been so lost.
Lost?
I don't know, it's just... I guess it's because of my amnesia. I mean, there are so many years in my past that I don't know anything about, that I need to know exactly what is going on in my life right now. I need you to be completely honest with me.
You can count on me.
I just don't know what to do.
Come here. Listen, don't cry.
What are those pictures?
They're not important.
I think I should see them.
I really wish you would listen to me about interfering in Sam and Grace's marriage.
No, Pilar, I wish you would listen to me. Sam and I really connected today.
How do you know that?
Because I saw the old twinkle in his eye when I showed him the picture.
What picture?
I showed him a picture of Ethan when he was young, and then I showed him a computer-generated picture of the three of us, just like we were a real family.
How could you do that? You were trying to manipulate Sam's emotions.
No, I was trying to show him what could have been, and he was affected. He is still interested in me.
No, Ivy. He was interested in Ethan, the son you kept from him since he was born. That does not mean he was interested in you.
Well, now that is just a matter of opinion.
No, Mrs. Crane. The fact is, Sam has a wife and children. So leave him alone. Because if you do not, you will cost yourself and others tremendous pain.
I must have heard you wrong. Surely you wouldn't miss a party in your own honor.
No, you heard me. You heard me loud and clear. We're not coming.
Let's not be hasty here. Let's talk this through like rational adults.
There's nothing rational about you or your father. But speaking of Alistair, how did he even know that Sheridan and I were engaged?
Well, there's really nothing to be suspicious about. Father merely likes to keep an eye on his family.
That's an understatement.
But frankly, that's not the point. The point is, Father was thrilled with the news of your engagement. He wants to welcome Sheridan's future husband to the family, and he wanted his daughter to know that he supports her.
He really wanted that?
Yes, sister dear. He wanted you to know that we all support you and that he loves you.
Father said he loves me?
Yes. You are his pride and joy. We all support you, and we all love you.
Sheridan, please. Please don't start buying this.
Maybe Julian's being sincere. And maybe Father really wants to show us his support.
Sheridan, you were never able to trust Alistair and Julian. Why start now?
You're probably right. I guess I just wanted to believe that they'd changed their minds about us.
Thank you for coming down here, but we can't accept your offer. We won't be coming to the party.
You can't be...
Julian, please, could you step outside? I'd like a moment alone with the newly engaged couple.
Excuse me?
Please, Julian?
You're not going to change our minds. There's no way we're going to that party.
Hello, Father.
Have Louise and Sheridan agreed to attend tonight's festivities?
Well, things aren't actually going exactly according to plan.
Why does that not surprise me? When you're involved, Julian, nothing ever goes as planned. Can you at least tell me what's going on, or is that too difficult for you?
Rebecca is in the cottage right now trying to convince them to come to the engagement party.
You better hope your little floozy can work some magic. Because if she doesn't, Sheridan is one dead woman. And you and Rebecca will be the ones killing her.
They're not important. I should be able to look at them.
Grace. Grace, listen to me. These pictures mean nothing.
That picture of you and Ivy and Ethan. Did Ivy have that made?
Yes, she did. And I told her she shouldn't have done it. I was going to throw them away.
You shouldn't do that. It's a picture of your other family.
No, I have one family. The one I have with you and the kids. Now, I swear to you, God, these pictures mean nothing.
That's not true. They were given to you by your past love.
But that's right. My past love. Ivy is not in my present or my future.
I'm not so sure that Ivy is in your past. Her father tore the two of you apart. It wasn't your choice to end that relationship.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Look, I love only you.
Did you hide those pictures from me because you still have feelings for Ivy?
Pilar, you have been my friend for how many years? Don't you remember how happy I was when I was with Sam?
Well, of course I do. At the mere mention of his name, your face would light up.
It was the most wonderful feeling in the world, and I want to feel like that again.
I understand. I do. But a lot has changed since then.
All right, fine. Just, I don't want to fight anymore. Today is supposed to be a wonderful day for our children. I mean, Teresa is finalizing the design on her gown and picking out bridesmaids' dresses for her wedding with Ethan. It should be a joyous day for our children.
You're right. I would not want Teresa to hear her mother and future mother-in-law arguing.
So we will just have to agree to disagree. Now, come on, let's go and see if there's anything else that Teresa needs.
I'll be right there, Mrs. Crane. Teresa. I always want to see you smiling like that, Teresita. I have this feeling that Ivy's actions will affect everyone in Harmony. No one's lives will ever be the same again.
This is so great! Soon you'll know exactly who sent the email to the tabloid.
Whoa, don't get ahead of yourself there, right? Because this story ain't exactly got the happiest of endings.
Well, what happened?
Well, the reporter found Chad and me talking. He recognized me and realized that Chad was just trying to get information out of him.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but we're not going to give up. I mean, as an attorney, I can find a way to force them to release the information.
Hey, and if that doesn't work, you know, I got a few ways of my own I'm going to try. Thing or two I picked up on the street.
Well, hopefully they won't give Ethan a hard time.
And then we can put this horrible situation behind us and move on with our lives.
Right. Speaking of, I need to make some phone calls about apartments. If we're going to have a place to live once we get married. I'll be right back.
This is so amazing. If Ethan finds out who sent the email, then he'll know I had nothing to do with anyone finding out that he was Sam Bennett's son.
All right, you got a point there, Teresa, but at the same time, it doesn't change the fact that you knew the truth and you didn't clue him in.
But it doesn't matter. Once Ethan knows that I had nothing to do with the information getting to the tabloid, I can tell him I knew, and he'll have no reason to hate me.
Well, I just hope you're right, Teresa.
I know I am. This is the most wonderful news ever.
Revenge is sweet, Teresa. And I can't wait to give you everything you deserve.
If anyone knows a reason why this couple should not be joined in the bonds of holy matrimony, let them speak
You
now
better
or...
believe I have a reason.
Was this true? Are you the person who ruined my life?
No, this can't be.
Well, it says in here that the email came from your computer. It gave your email address.
No, that's not true, Ethan. I never sent that.
How could you do this to me? I never want to see you again.
Don't say that, Ethan. You love me.
No, I don't. I despise you. Goodbye. Father, wait. I'm gonna need you. Gwen, I'm sorry. I never should have left you. You're the one I really love.
Mother's right. The wedding day is the perfect time to expose you as a two-bit tramp. And I can't think of a more perfect wedding gift.
What's going on now, Julian? Can you hear anything?
Oh, sorry, Father. I left my spy kit at home.
If I were you, I wouldn't be joking. You better hope Rebecca can convince Sheridan and her brutish boyfriend to attend the party.
Don't worry, Father. Rebecca is very good at getting what she wants. She's a very resourceful woman.
You're finally right about something. Rebecca is indeed a resourceful woman.
All I ask is that you hear me out.
Oh, I haven't forgotten the last time I heard you out. You got a hell of a lot of joy telling me about Ethan and Teresa's relationship.
You have to admit, I was telling you the truth. And I'm trying to tell you the truth here. Sheridan, this party comes from Julian's and Alistair's hearts.
Well, where's the truth in that? Julian and Alistair have no hearts.
Look, you may not know this, but when Ethan's true paternity was revealed, the two of them were devastated.
I saw how they treated Ethan. They cast him out as if he were a total stranger.
You know that the Crane men are raised never to show their emotions in public? But they were torn apart, and they know that if they don't accept Luis, they could lose you too.
I just don't know.
Look, just accept this olive branch from your brother and your father. I mean, after all, is an extravagant party such a hardship to get your family's love?
Teresa, look, don't wait until Ethan finds out about the email. You gotta tell him you knew the truth about his pops now.
Secrets have a way of backfiring, Teresa.
But I don't have to tell him now. When we find out who sent the email, I will be in the clear because Ethan will know that it did not come from me. Mama, Mrs. Crane, guess what? My wedding gown is gonna be perfect.
I know you'll make a beautiful bride, Teresita.
So Abigail provided everything you needed?
Oh, absolutely. And I cannot thank you enough, Mrs. Crane.
It was my pleasure.
Thanks.
Every bride should have the dress she dreams about for her wedding.
Hey, you know what? This is definitely my cue to exit, because I ain't got much to say on the topic of wedding dresses, so I think I'm gonna go in and find Ethan.
Ethan's here?
Yeah, he's making a couple of phone calls.
Would you have him come and see me when he's done?
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. Well, what about you, Whitney? Did you find any bridesmaids' dresses?
Oh, no, not yet, but we found a bunch of websites.
And Abigail left us fabric catalogs, too.
Oh, let me see.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, pretty. Wait. Oh, this would make a beautiful bridesmaid's dress.
Yeah, that is very beautiful. But it's a little out of my price range. But we found a bunch of wonderful fabrics on the internet that would be just fine.
Well, don't worry about the price, darling. I'd be more than happy to pay for your dress.
Oh, no. No, thank you, Mrs. Crane. That, don't worry about it.
Oh, all right. Why don't you show me the designs on the internet? You
Okay. I'll show you. I mean, there are so many incredible styles.
Okay.
I really hope I didn't hurt Mrs. Crane's feelings, but my parents would kill me if I accepted anything from the Cranes.
Oh, I understand. Your parents hate the Cranes just like everyone else in this town.
They have a way of destroying everything that they touch.
Well, I hope and pray that's not the case.
I don't think you have anything to worry about, Mrs. Lopez Fitzgerald. I think Teresa and Luis are going to be just fine. Ethan isn't even a Crane, and Sheridan seems really nice.
Well, I hope you're right. But you know, I worry about my children being so close to the Cranes, and sometimes I fear that both my children will be destroyed. I need you to be completely honest with me. Do you still have feelings for Ivy?
I do have feelings for Ivy. But those feelings are anger and resentment for all the pain she's caused with her lies.
I want to believe you, Sam. But those pictures, they just brought back all the pain and all the heartache.
Grace, I don't want to hurt you anymore. Just tell me what I need to do.
I don't know. I'm just so terrified of losing you, Sam.
Oh, that would look beautiful on Whitney.
That is a pretty color.
Isn't it?
Teresa, I have a really bad feeling about this. Please just tell Ethan the truth.
Stop worrying, Whitney. I told you everything is gonna be fine.
Yeah, but secrets always have a way of coming out. Just ask Sam and Grace Bennett.
Trust me. My secret is safe.
I'm not so sure, Teresa. Just tell Ethan the truth. Tell him you knew he was not a Crane before somebody else does.
I finally found the perfect way to pass the time until Ethan and Teresa's wedding. Bullseye! If you think that hurt, just wait till your wedding day. Then you'll know the real meaning of pain.
You know, I thought I'd find you in here.
It's like I was never even here. Like I was never even a crane.
Hey, man, I'm sorry.
The strange thing is, I went to go make some phone calls and I automatically came to my room. And this is what I find.
Must have hit you pretty hard.
And I'm gonna find out who took this all from me, Chad. And I'm gonna ruin their lives just like they ruined mine. I'm gonna make them pay.
Sheridan, I'm sure that Luis is not your family's first choice for your future husband.
I know that's the first truthful thing you said all night.
But they don't want to lose you. So they are willing to accept Luis for your sake. So please, please, just let them throw you this party.
Sheridan and I will throw our own engagement party. And we'll invite Julian and Alistair because they're Sheridan's relatives. But there's no way I'm letting the two of them do a thing for us.
Well, okay. That's the way you want it. But Sheridan, please, if you change your mind, just call me.
Excuse me. Dear, did you convince Luis and Sheridan to come to the party?
Well, Luis is still insisting that he would never come to a party thrown by the Cranes. But I think I played at Sheridan's heartstrings pretty well.
That's it. I've had enough of these games. I want Sheridan dead right away, and you two are going to kill her.